Hi, I'm Jessica Del Rosa. I am currently a student at AMU and I'm taking my last lab class ever, and that's Physics 133. And after that, I just have 7 classes and I finally get my bachelor's in sports and health science. I've never taken a physics class, so please bear with me. I am currently going to go over Lab 1, so let's see how this goes. So, I read the directions on this. However, my ramp stuff looked nothing like this. So I had to cut my own hole, figure out how to make it a ramp, and so on. I cut it and then I measured it. So mine is currently about 42 degrees, and then I taped it down so it would be sturdy. I put my 3 marks of where I wanted it to be, so 22.5 centimeters, 26 centimeters, 32 centimeters. I will convert that later into meters in my table, but for now that's what I have. And then I have my fishing line with the fish weight, which was really hard to tie on for me, but maybe I'm crazy. But that was to make sure we knew where the end of the table was, and so you can measure the length. Then you have the paper with the carbon paper on top. This is so we can actually measure where the marble lands, and let me show you that as well. I've done it a few times so far just to make sure it works, and mine turned out really well. Thank God you can see it. Oop, I just moved my paper. So, the idea is to see how velocity is gained, measure it, and then have it land there so we can measure that distance as well. So I will give you an example. I'm going to stick it at the highest one, which theoretically you would gain the most velocity, and that's what I learned after doing the experiment and doing all the measurements on my tables. And it hits the paper, making another mark. Thank God my kids and my dogs are gone because they would go crazy. And as you can see, it hit it again. But my dogs and kids would go crazy. I want to play too! Maybe I'll let them play with it when it's done. But there is my experiment. I'm going to go ahead and finish the tables, and I filled out already for most of it, but that's it for now. Hopefully I did this right. I know it's not 5 minutes long, and maybe I'm missing something, but I did introduce myself and show the setup with a brief explanation. So, sorry. Bye.